Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Cereal Review, the show where I review cereal for you. And this week, I know I missed last week, but this week I still don't really have a lot of cereal I have not reviewed yet. Still going through a bunch, haven't been eating a lot of it recently. But I did find that was already here was some Multigrain Cheerios. Now, I'm sure this is not going to be a very exciting video. This is not something that's going to catch your eye and think, wow, I gotta try that. But hey, you know what? We gotta try something a little different now and then, maybe something a little unpopular. Multigrain Cheerios. I had someone telling me that it was better than Honey Nut Cheerios to them. I don't know about that, so I guess we're gonna find out. So, the big box here, most of it's gone. So now this uses whole grain oats, corn, and rice for the base. So that's why it's multigrain. So that's the three that you're getting there is the oats, rice, and corn. So it's pretty interesting. So you're going to get some like rice cereal type of pieces and some corn cereal type of pieces. And the oats, it's used in some cereals, not the most common. The others are definitely a lot more common than this one. So see how that ends up tasting overall. But there's not supposed to be any flavors to this or anything. So it's probably just going to taste like normal Cheerios with most of the difference coming from, well, different grains. So let's give it a shot. All right. Let's give it a little look-see here. And there you go. There's an up-close shot of the multigrain Cheerios. As you can see, they are differently colored. As you can also see in the box, you have some pretty normal-looking Cheerio pieces, and you got some darker ones. And then this one is actually a different color as well. It might be a little hard to see, but right there, there's the three different ones right there. The top one looks like a normal Cheerio. That one's slightly more of a tannish color, and that one's a much darker color. But otherwise, they look like normal Cheerios. So nothing special there, just different colors to show the different types. Okay, now that we're back with that, let's give it a shot dry. And I will try each piece individually, of course. So I'll take those three I had. Here's the normal looking Cheerio. We'll do that one first. You know, I think there is actually like a sugar on it. Oh yeah, actually yeah, I was wrong. It says it right there. Lightly sweetened cereal down towards the bottom, right there. So yeah, there is a little bit of a sweetener like coating to it. Yeah, that tastes like a normal Cheerio with just a little like sugar on it. I know some people do like to eat their Cheerios that way, where you'll pour them out and maybe take a little spoonful of sugar, sprinkle it over it. My mom eats them sometimes like that when she's not having Honey Nut Cheerios, so yeah, it's good that way. It's not overpowering. It's a very slight, sweet hint to it. It's pretty good. I'm sure with the milk it'll probably blend in a little more, as a lot of other cereals tend to do. But yeah, that's not bad at all. Basically just a slightly sweet, normal Cheerio. Now I'll go with the slightly darker one. Whoops. Bloopers on camera, everyone. Not much of a taste difference there. Pretty similar to the other one. Yeah, I don't see much of a difference there. A slight, very, very slight sweet hint to it. Otherwise, the actual cereal piece itself doesn't really taste all that different. But this one might taste a lot different, the dark one. So let's go for that. That does definitely have a bit of a different taste to it. Again, it's not very drastic. I think that's probably a good thing. If you had all these three different grain cereals and they were very different from each other, I think they would probably taste a little weird. So yeah, it's probably a good thing that they taste fairly similar. We'll have to see how it holds up with the milk though, so let's go for that. Overall though, dry, not bad. It's basically like normal Cheerios. Like I said, it's like sweet into it. Regular Cheerios are very good dry. A lot of kids eat them as the first cereal. I don't know, I used to eat them a lot when I was sick, so hey, it's not bad. Definitely not a bad choice at all. Alright, there we go. Let's get it with the milk. One with a couple dark pieces, some of the slightly darker pieces. Let's go. That's not bad at all, actually. that basically tastes like the very slight sweet flavor hits you first, and then after that goes away after a second or two, just tastes like you're eating normal Cheerios. They don't even taste very different from each other, but they are slightly different than regular Cheerios. Kind of the flavor of them stays with you a bit more than with normal Cheerios. I think that's what I'm getting at the moment. But yeah, otherwise it's pretty pleasant, very plain, but in a good way. Yeah, it's pretty good. Better than regular Cheerios? I don't know. I'd say so far I'm thinking that these are probably about the same. But the sweetness added to this, it says there's brown sugar syrup. Oh, and regular sugar as well. That's a sugar and brown sugar syrup. That might be what is giving it that slight interesting taste that's sticking with me there. Maybe it's the grain, maybe it's that. It's hard to tell, but something's staying with me, and it's pleasant. It's not unpleasant at all. Yeah, and I think I mentioned it when I was reading them off, but maybe I didn't. But they are whole grains. And this does not taste very kind of yucky like a lot of whole grain cereals do, when it's very obvious that it's been changed from each other. In this case, unless the regular cereals are already whole grain, I just don't remember. They don't really taste much different at all. So I think if you like regular Cheerios, you definitely like these. If you don't like the super sweet like hints that Honey Nut Cheerios have, if you're not a fan of that, I think that this is definitely a good choice to have a little hint of sweetness in it, but overall it's basically just regular Cheerios, and that's not a bad thing at all. Let's see how much of this has come into the milk to give it any sweet taste to it. Let's try that out. Very, very slight, very slight. It's almost unnoticeable. I'd say with a lot of other Cheerios, it has blended together, and it does overall make the taste much nicer, but I don't think the milk on its own is incredibly sweet. Which again, probably what the cereal is going for, and I'd say it's a good thing in that case. Yeah, I don't really have any complaints about this. There's nothing about it that's bad or tastes off. Just pretty plain, just Cheerios with a slight sweet hint to it. They don't really taste all that different from each other when you're eating them all together, so it's not even like you notice that they're different grains. So I mean, if you really wanted that, I guess you'd be pretty disappointed, but otherwise there's really nothing to complain about. Are they better than regular Cheerios? I guess to some people, yeah. If you think Cheerios really need some extra flavor to it and you always will put a little bit of sugar in it, I'd say just get these instead. Don't waste your time doing that, like, unless you're fine with it. But it might be a little bit too easy to put too much sugar in it. If you like accidentally dump out too much, or you're just not paying attention or something. So in this case, it's like rationed out for you already, where you get a bit of sweetness to it. So yeah, if that's how you like eating your Cheerios with just a little bit of sugar on it, give this a shot instead. I think that's definitely these are definitely a good substitute for that. So yeah, definitely recommend it for you in that case. If you like regular Cheerios as well, not a fan of Honey Nut Cheerios, I think this is a good in between as well. So yeah, overall, not really many complaints. Pretty good overall, pretty solid, just like regular Cheerios. So yeah, like I said, if you're falling into those camps in regards to your Cheerios, I'd give this one a shot. So I hope you enjoyed. I know it was late a week. I'm feeling a little low energy in this one, but I'm just trying to be quiet at the moment. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy the holidays coming up. I'll see you next time. Thank you.